this was a concept we came in quite late of showing a nightmare, but showing that now that this nightmare that she's having about her dad is now switched. And this like burn that Owen has on his back, this was another Ashley Swedowski idea that like we do environmental storytelling, we could do stuff on the body or through scars or disfiguration that tells you a story.
I love that at her core, Abby is a protector.
Mm-hmm.
She's Joel.
She's Joel.
Yeah.
Right, so now the dread she's too late.
Don't come any closer. It's me.
I like the change that Lev goes through here. Like, he's relieved to see her, and he's ashamed that he hasn't been able to protect his sister.
I really like her trigger etiquette. She took her finger off that trigger as soon as she heard his voice. Classy.
Good job, Laura.
Good
Thank
job, Laura.
There's this little bit of storytelling of the jacket on top of her, that now she's feverish. Sometimes we get these unintentional parallels. Like this one comes to mind of Ellie in Winter needing medicine for Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is about to become a goal for Abby and Lev.
I think that one of the things about this game that I like is it just keeps reminding you in how many ways we are fragile.
Owen!
This is one of the things I did for
Owen!
training when I started working out for Abby. My husband Travis got me a 100-pound sandbag,
To carry.
and I had to carry it,
Oh, damn.
I need whatever.
and then I got pregnant.
Put the phone down. It's okay.
This is a neat moment, right? These dogs have been trained to like tear scars apart, and now they're here.
Lev, lower the bow. It's okay. Abby, who are these kids? They saved my life.
I mean, this is probably the first time they've ever come this close to Seraphites without fighting them.
I wonder if Owen right now is thinking, like, I mean, I said not kill them. We don't have to, like,
Who did this?
fucking go this far.
Hammer. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Mel's like, yeah, right.
Slow down.
I don't know, it doesn't look that bad.
It's just a little pink.
It's just
It's
a
a
little
tan.
smooshy.
Yara. No. I was gonna clean it and try
The
resetting.
bone's shattered.
Like, there's a moment here that I always find funny where like Owen tries to suggest like just cutting it and burning it,
What does that mean?
and Laura, you just make him feel like an idiot.
It has to come off. She's a soldier. You can't take her arm. We leave it, it'll turn gangrenous.
What I love in this scene is even though Mel has very little dialogue outside of tending to Yara, you can see in her performance, in Ashley Birch's wonderful performance and her body language, that she is very much soured to Abby since last we saw her. And hopefully it's very subtly asking the question of how much does Mel know?
She would die from infection.
You fucking moron.
Make me a list. I'll go to the hospital. I'll get it all day to get there. I don't mind.
It's not about you, Abby. She doesn't have a couple of days. What if I can get you there in 2 hours?
Abby is like such a
Hospital, right?
singularly minded
On the west side?
person. Like when she gets fixated on something, nothing will get in her way.
I don't know anyone else like that.
High up. It's how we get around the flooding and... You people.
Can't you handle 2 hours? Probably, yeah.
This idea of the sky bridges and that wolves never look up. It's actually it's an idea we got from our focus test, is that we build these elaborate levels, and then we find players look left and right and almost never turn the camera upwards.
Oh, wow.
So this idea that they're patrolling these streets and they never look up to see these secret paths that the Seraphites are using.
Abby.
Look at the
Oh
way-
yeah, you calling Abby right now?
Look at the way Mel's looking at him.
Hey.
There's also, again, it's kind of a messy theme, but the idea of that we've done certain things and it feels like we can never get past them. And for Owen, it's like, oh, I got this girl pregnant. Does that mean
Why are you doing this?
this relationship is doomed and it could never happen? That's the way Abby sees it. But for his mind, it's like nothing is ever final. There's always a chance for like a new beginning.
Well, I do.
It's a nice, sweet little moment.
And Lev's just like,
Well,
I'm
like,
not
oh,
here.
shit, well,
I
I
am
just
not
went.
here.
Yeah, there's so much unsaid that, again, we have the privilege of Naughty Dog being able to capture the such small nuances of your performance that we don't have to rely on dialogue as much. Her worst fear realized.
Yeah. Can you imagine how bad that would
Ugh.
smell?
I like that Abby is like, let me recover from near death. And Lev's like, I'm good, let's go.
And he's just staring
just
at her
bounces.
awkwardly.
It was so great on the stage. Looking up and just seeing him.
Can I get a minute? Please.
Okay, but I'm gonna keep staring at you awkwardly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Just back up one step.
The sequence between Abby and Lev used to be short, significantly shorter, and Lev used to be the one that died and Yara survived, and it's because we saw the dynamic between you two.
Oh,
that
really?
It caused us to have this ripple effect that changed the story and eventually led to us changing the ending and having Abby survive.
What? Really?
Spores. Masks on.
So this is my favorite level in the whole game. And narratively, this level had to do a lot of work, not just because,
We were on the run.
hey, now we're going to learn more about Seraphite culture and what this is and who Lev is. But this level has to ultimately earn Abby's willingness to walk away from the wolves.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
Better start praying I make it.
She has
I
to build love.
The banter that's forming between these two characters. That as they get more comfortable with each other, they're okay insulting each other in this funny way.
Got your present. Here.
We're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. We won't do your sister any good if we're both dead. There. We got this. This is as far as you go.
Wait, why?
Because they want to kill you.
I like that he has no idea what backgammon is.
What's backgammon?
It's an interesting dynamic because he's been so secluded from the world. He knows even less than Ellie did in the first game. Which makes you think about, like, you know, if we were to come back years later, people that would be born years and years later, like, just the world we know seems more and more distant.
Hey.
Beat a girl.
Abby.
Oh,
Now from the other side.
They got you out here too? Yeah, what a haul. I need some medical supplies. Can you put me where I'm supposed to?
Abby, just checked in with Isaac. He wants you back at the farm.
Let me talk to Isaac.
Talk to him in person. You're going back with the next shipment.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She's been AWOL.
Trying to look confident, though, you guys. Tell by my body posture.
Give me your hands.
She's not yet willing to.
fight them. She's surrendering to them. They're not her enemy yet.
Just staring daggers into his face, though. Like, are you really gonna do that?
Hey! Hey! Let me the fuck out! God damn.
You're gonna dislocate your shoulder.
Chelsea Tavares
I never thought I'd see you on Isaac's bedside.
did a really fantastic job as Nora.
You find no
It was
one
important
to
that all of you had really good chemistry. That just you have to sell years of friendship in very short scenes.
I need some medical supplies.
Why? What happened to him?
And again, this just myopic focus.
Compartment syndrome. Bashed forearm.
You're not treating him, are you?
Mel.
But she's not right. Interesting that even here that these people love each other. That there's tribes within a tribe within a tribe. 'Cause she's lying to Nora.
We haven't cleared out the lower floors yet.
Will they have what I need?
Build up for the scariest fight.
Probably.
We're about to get into our Resident Evil homage.
I'll be fine.
She's so cool.
You get caught.
Nora?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To do with this.
I'm like, this will bite you in the ass.
All right, come on.
But, alright.
Like that she's ready to pummel whoever it is that grabbed her. This is something we'll see with Yara later as well, which like these kids are told to stay put, and they're starting to care so much for Abby, they don't stay put.
They're all looking for you. What did you do?
Nothing. I told you to stay put.
I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place.
I really like this, the glue that happens between this scene and the next, and showing this river rapids ride, and it has very much this apocalypse now feeling that you're cruising through a war-torn area.
This game is so ugly.
This was this little sequence. I think this was suggested by Joe, our editor on this game. I love these murals.
Yeah.
Sometimes these like kind of connecting shots I find really beautiful. Just giving you a little bit of a gap in time.
And now this shifted relationship with Lev and Alice.
Oh yeah, and
And
Lev's
it's
just
like-
been taught to fear those dogs.
Right.
They just rip them apart.
And another example of just the beauty of animals in this world and how they represent innocence.
Look at this baby!
I'm staring at the animation on the fingers and how well done it is.
Yeah.
Well done. You can go see her now if you want.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, actually.
All this time after what they did to Joel, after all the seraphites they've killed, finally meeting these two kids, just starts to put it all in perspective for Abby.
I know.
Her body figures it out before her head does.
What happened to us?
What happened to us, right? That's the most she's going to talk about, all these things that she's done.
Maybe we stop looking for the light.
Maybe.
The idea that, even when we fail, we still have to push forward for something better. That's what Owen represents.
I'm gonna go check on the girl.
Okay.
Something so beautiful and sad here when we reveal the missing arm and this exchange of a smile between these two characters. Another time I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's just, I love showing off your performances with no dialogue. It just makes our job easier as writers. Just leave out the writing.
That's the secret to good writing. Leave out the writing.